think.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, so what time period was that where you were um, streaming Brawlhalla kind of for the first time? And between then and like,
Uh,
how long did it take to get to where you like really were kind of investing?
um, I think so. It was around, I want to say May, Mayish, June-ish of 2019,
Okay.
and um, I didn't really get involved with esports at all. I watched BCX that year. Didn't really have any desire to go. Wasn't really involved like that. Um, and then shortly after BCX, we all know, beginning of 2020 kind of
Yeah.
sucked. And everybody was down in Florida for, I can't even remember the name of the tournament. I don't think it was a Dream Hack, but it
Oh,
might
it
have
was
been.
CO Dreamland.
That's what it was.
Yep.
And so all the players are down there. We have international players that have come over, and they're all just kind of posted down in Florida. And then it gets announced that the tournament's being canceled.
Mhm.
So you have all these kids down there. So the guys over at Tournament Kings, never to pass an opportunity. They were like, we should do a tournament like this weekend. Let's do it. They're like,
Mhm.
for NA and EU, let's use the bot. And I'm like, well, we'll throw a bunch of money at it. And I'm like, okay. So all the players go to, not all of them, but Koslix and Fiend and just some of the other. They were definitely kids at that point in time. All went down and got computers at Internet Cafe and all signed up and played in the online tournament we were hosting that weekend. And I think when we got done with that, and it was bad, the bot broke both brackets. Tournament Kings ended up having to do it off of pen and paper. Like, this was my first like real tournament. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. Um, but I think when they got done, they all took a picture at the Internet Cafe. That they were all there and that they signed up to play in my little tournament. And I think when I saw that picture, I was proud.
Mm.
And so after that, I just kind of wanted to do more and do more and do more. And then, the guys over at BMG, they're so good about giving opportunities when opportunities are there. And I was able to kind of work my way into position to be able to do tournaments every month. So it's been fun.
Nice. Awesome. Your you mentioned your relationship with
Dookie, get out of here, bro. It's my one person cheerleader crew out here in the chat, man.
Hey,
Oh my
don't run
goodness.
him off. We might need him for questions
Uh,
later.
all right.
um, you mentioned your relationship with BMG. Like, what has kind of that been like? What's their interactions with the community? Like, you've had like a firsthand experience relationship with them and as part of like Bearded Brawls is part of the Brawlhalla Community Tournament Initiative, I believe.
Mhm.
Okay. How has that sort of experience been for you? Kind of like working directly with the development team and how they interact with the community.
They're awesome, man. They especially people like Lipstick has become a really good friend of mine.
Mhm.
I it would not have happened if it wasn't for Brawlhalla. Everybody's been really chill. I went down the beginning of this year for Winter Championship and kind of got a shadow production, kind of be able to get a little more hands-on in terms of how things are done on a bigger platform than me sitting at my desk drinking beer and playing Brawlhalla. Um, be able to go down and get some firsthand experience and just being able to spend the weekend and just see how they work together and just the office culture and attitude that is there. They care a lot about this game
Yeah.
and they are into it just like we are. They love seeing the stories. They love seeing, the way the brackets fold out. They get hype when they know they're going to be announcing stuff to us because it makes them happy to bring stuff to a game that they started out just playing as well, which, most of the devs that we see on camera, that's how they started in the jobs that they are. They started out playing this silly little game that was in beta back in the day and fell in love with it. So, we talked about earlier how, hindsight's 2020. What if I would have started in 2016? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if I would have, gave it more than 15 minutes and actually started back in 2016? What would things look like here in 2023? It's just Life's funny sometimes, man.
I know. I know.